That was how Ghana's 4x100 relay team was disqualified in the men's 4x100 event at the Paris Olympic Games. Coming up in this edition, we're going to check out what led to Ghana's disqualification and analyze what went wrong for Ghana in our final event at the Paris Olympic Games. My name is Joseph Adamafio. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. And Ghana's 4x100 relay team were disqualified in the men's 4x100 event at the Paris Olympic Games. The event was expected to be Ghana's final event, and as such, people were looking forward to this team to do very well, especially after winning gold at the 2023 African Games hosted in Ghana back in March. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Well, Ghana was in Heat 2 and paraded this team to represent Ghana in the 4x100 relay team. So starting the race for us was Abdul Rashid Saminu, and in second position to receive the baton for us was Benjamin Azamati, and Azamati passed on the baton to Ibrahim Fusaini. Then finishing the race for us was Joseph Paul Amwa. Ghana raced against these countries in Heat 2. We raced against Liberia, Brazil, China, Canada, France, who are the hosts, Jamaica, a non-force in the 4x100 relay event, and Germany. Well, let's go check out how the 4x100 relay event went down at the Paris Olympic Games. So that is exactly what went down when Ghana competed in the 4x100 relay event. And just as you saw in the slow motion, well, Ghana didn't do very well and we were disqualified. Now, before we get into what led to our disqualification, let's look at the results from the 4x100 relay event. Well, finishing in first place was China, who finished at a time of 38.24 sub-seconds, and they qualified to the next round. And China won bronze at the previous Olympic Games, and they did quite very well in this particular one. In second place were the host country, France. Then Canada came third, Jamaica fourth, Germany fifth, Brazil sixth, Liberia seventh, and Ghana was disqualified. And Charlie, the number of times we watched Ghana's relay team getting disqualified is too much. See, if we were not disqualified, Ghana would have been safe. But unfortunately, because we were disqualified, that's why we were not even ranked. Now, what led to our disqualification? That is what I'm coming to talk about right now. Now, the big issue has to do with the team itself. Yes, this team that represented us in this particular event was not the team that qualified us for the Paris Olympic Games. Ghana qualified to the Paris Olympic Games in the men's 4x100 event through the World Athletics Championship. Now, in the World Athletics Championship, these are the men that represented Ghana in that qualification process. We had Isaac Bochu, take note of that name, Ibrahim Fusaini, Joseph Polabwa, and Benjamin Azamati racing for us in this World Athletics Championship to qualify for the Olympic Games. Now, when we participated in the Olympics just today, we put Saminu there instead of Isaac Bochu. Isaac Bochu, who helped us, was left on the bench, and a lot of people are saying that is what led to Ghana not being able to make a mark at this Olympic Games event. Now, if Bochu had started the event for us, I think would have done better, because looking at Saminu, I think Saminu lagged in passing on the baton to Benjamin Azamati. You realize that he was dragging his feet, and that was what led to Ghana delaying. Now, finishing the race for us, you realize that Ibrahim Fusaini also did not pass the baton on time to Joseph Paul Amwa, and this is something we had been working on for quite a long time. And if we had done everything in place and Isaac Bochu was on the team, probably would have finished in better position and not get disqualified. So that is the core of the issue. Now, the biggest issue has to do with Saminu. He even didn't compete in the men's 200 event. In the men's 200 event, he was supposed to compete, but Because he was racing in the 100 meters as well, he didn't participate in the 200 meters, saying that he wanted to prepare well for Noah Lyles race in the men's 100 and race in the 200 meters. So if he had competed in the 200 event, probably he would have left the position vacant for Isaac Bocho to fill the gap and continue the race in the men's 4x100 event. Now this is the case that he was put in place of Isaac Bocho, and Saminu did as Charlie. This performance is not forgivable because we've gone to several athletics events where we were disqualified based on baton exchange, and here we are again. The baton exchange was once again not good, and we ended up in 6th position. We couldn't even qualify to the next round of the men's 4x100 relay event. This is the best team that we have at the Olympic Games. Not even the 100 men's 100, not even the swimming, or not even the women's high jump. It was the 4x100 relay event. That was where we trusted that we could make it to the final, because this is a team that has been consistent. Joseph Polamwa and Azamati have been there. You could see how they performed. The young boys that they added, Saminu and Fuseni, were the ones who were supposed to get everything intact. Now, this team has been training on the issue of baton exchange for a long time. In the last 20 days that they've been in France, they've been working on baton exchange, and they got to the big stage and they disappointed. Now I'm asking myself, is it because of the crowd, or is it because stage fright, or they were nervous? What led to Ghana's poor performance in this event that we just witnessed? Because this is not forgivable at all, and I'm sure Joseph Polamwa and Azamati would be disappointed because they've waited for this for quite a long time, only for us to get here, and now this is what is happening to us. Charlie, this is quite bad. But I think that the technical handlers of Ghana's relay team has come out and explained why they substituted Isaac Bocho and brought on Saminu. This is what we don't understand, and why they didn't push for Saminu to compete in the men's 200 event, because right now, as it stands now, we are out of everything. Yes, Ghana's time at the Olympic Games comes to an end today, and our 5 events that we competed in, we couldn't win any medal. It is 0 for us. The last time we won a medal at the Olympic Games was through Samuel Techi in boxing. Boxing in itself, we couldn't qualify to the Olympic Games. That is another discussion for another day. But this is how Ghana performed at the Paris Olympic Games. Harry Stacey started for us in the men's 100-meter freestyle event in swimming. He couldn't make it out of the first round. Then came the women's high jumper, that is Rose Amwenima Yibua. She also was booted out of the competition. Then we also had Giselle Mensah, who was also eliminated from the women's 50-meter freestyle event. Then Rashid Saminu and also Benjamin Azamati presented us in the men's 100 event, and they made it out of the first stage. They got to the semi-finals, and that was where they couldn't make it out of the semi-finals. Then in the 200 meters, Saminu was the only one who knew why he didn't show up for that particular event. Then in the 4x100 relay event that we just witnessed, Ghana exited in the heat. So yes, that is how Ghana wraps up at the Paris Olympic Games 2024. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and until then, if you love everything I do here, please subscribe to Sports Update Ghana. Subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.